Yes people, what's going on? It's your favourite orange robot Ashton here.
Nim's longest recorded sentence was, "Give orange me give eat orange me eat orange give me eat orange."
I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today I'm bringing you guys 10 tips for Season 6 that I think you probably just should know,
You probably should.
If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more regular Apex Legends content from your boy. I do also just quickly want to mention that as it's my birthday on the 20th of September, the next video after this one is going to be a Q&A, guys. Make sure to leave your questions in the comment below and you could be featured in the next video. So leave some interesting comments down below. It doesn't have to be Apex related, just make it exciting and you may be featured in the next video.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Welcome to the Apex Legends Annual Syringe Rating Contest 2020. This year's contestants are looking mighty healthy and are ready to inject some fresh life into the competition. The racers are in position. And they're off! Syringes 1 and 2 pulling away here, Syringe 1 in particular far away from the pack, but Syringe 2 hot on his tail, and Syringe 3 and 4 are having a race of their own at the back there, as you can see, miles away. But as you can see, Syringe 1 is still pole driving through. Wait, he stopped. Syringe 2 is hot on his tail. Will Syringe 2 overtake? Oh, that is a photo finish we can see here. Syringe 2 just taking a lean on Syringe 1, in fact. Maybe they are agreeing that it is a tie, but Syringe 3 and 4 just not quite cutting the jib, as you can see. Oh wait, are they? Are they still going here? In a crazy turn of events, Syringe 3 has overtaken Syringe 1 and 2. Will he make it across the finish line? Will he make it? No! No, will Syringe 4 overtake and take the grand prize of the Syringe Racing? No, not this time. We have no finishes, but what's this? A streaker comes on. Will he make it across the line? He does. We have a winner. Syringe 5. Not even a true contestant in the Syringe Races, but we have our own rules here, guys. What an incredible tournament this time round. I hope you have enjoyed this race.
So how was that a tip? You're probably wondering, that was probably a little bit of a dragged out joke, but whatever guys. Honestly, the point of this tip is that you need to make your own fun in Apex sometimes. Sometimes Apex can be hard on you mentally and you can really struggle if you're having a run of tough games. Honestly, just take a step back and maybe try something else in the game. Run a crazy loadout, do some dumb stuff with your friends like syringe racing or something stupid like that. Honestly, it can change the way you play entirely, make you have a ton more fun on the game, and that is exactly what a lot of people are missing out on this season when they take it so seriously all the time. Of course, being competitive is really fun and I completely agree with that. As you can see, I'm in Pred myself, I am a competitive player, but sometimes it is best just to take a step back and have a bit of fun and a laugh with your friends. My next tip is, if you're not having fun playing Apex, perhaps you could try changing your main to see if you enjoy playing a different playstyle. A lot of people will stick to their main character to try and get that kills tracker up, and while it is absolutely fair to do that, and you obviously have a main because you enjoy playing that legend the most, sometimes variety can really change up the way you play Apex and really change up the experience as a whole, and I highly recommend, if you're having a few tough games, to change character and see if you have a bit more success on someone else. It's only going to improve you as a player if you know how to play multiple legends, and in the long run you're going to be thankful that you have more than one character that you feel comfortable on. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, the Season 6 meta promotes using recon characters, especially in ranked. And a lot of people don't know this, but Pathfinder actually gets a fully charged zipline every single time he uses a beacon. So when you go to use a beacon with Pathfinder, make sure you shoot off that zipline if you've already got one charged, because you're going to get another one the moment you stop using that beacon to scan where the next ring is. Now, whilst we're on the topic of ultimates, I highly recommend you Wraith mains out there start using and carrying ultimate accelerants, because it's a little known fact, but Wraith's portal charge time actually got increased, so it takes even longer to get one of Wraith's portals now. Surprisingly, it actually takes longer for Wraith to get her portal than it takes for Caustic to get his gas grenade, and Revenant to get his totem as well, which is crazy to me. and also EMP for crypto. So guys, make sure you're carrying those ultimate accelerants and using them if you see them on the ground. If you don't want to carry them, just pick it up and use them, because there's so many instances in which you would want to have a portal, you would feel that you should have had it charged by now, but because of the increased charge time, you're not going to have it and you're going to suffer for it. So take the extra few seconds to make sure you use an ultimate accelerant, and you're going to be really thankful for it. The next tip I have for you guys is to do with the Sentinel and the Gold Shield. The Sentinel can be a really fun gun to use if you're spicing things up in pubs and you want to give something different a go. The Sentinel really helps improve your accuracy. When you're trying to hit those shots, it can be really difficult, and practicing with the Sentinel is a really good choice because it can be hard to hit those shots, but it's really rewarding when you do. The Sentinel obviously has the Disruptor Round ability as well, which means it can destroy any shield in one shot at the expense of 2 shield cells. But when you use a golden shield, or when you have a gold body shield equipped, it only takes 1 cell for the Disruptor ability, which is a little known buff that they added in Season 6. So if you're playing around with the Sentinel in pubs, make sure that if you see a gold shield, you pick it up and you smash those cells into the Disruptor Round Sentinel, because it can be a real pain for your enemies to have to deal with. Now then, as I'm sure you're all aware, Bloodhound has made their way into the meta hard and fast this season. We're seeing a ton more Bloodhounds this season, and I'm all for it. I love legend diversity in Apex Legends, and one of the strongest combinations you can have on your team loadout, if you're playing with some friends, is to run Bangalore and Bloodhound in combination. This is a long-time combination that people have enjoyed, but it has never been stronger than in Season 6, especially when Bloodhound is in their ultimate and can ping off so many scans in quick succession. Whilst the Bloodhound Bangalore combination has always been strong, this new Bloodhound ultimate changes the game and makes it a really strong combination of legends to use, and it's super viable in every game mode, so make sure you give it a go if you haven't already. The next tip is for all of you Octane mains out there. I know there are so many of you who are so mad at me for putting Octane so low on the tier lists every time, but in my opinion, he just doesn't deserve to be any higher. But with this new glitch that's in the game currently to do with Octane Stim, he's actually a little bit more viable and useful in certain situations. If you didn't know already, once you're using Octane Stim, if you throw down one of the holo sprays, it actually automatically recharges Octane Stim. This is a glitch, but it is also a very useful glitch if you're trying to run away, like so many Octane mains seem to do. Also, if you time this correctly, if you time it so that when you use your next stim at the end of your stim, it actually boosts you even faster than usual, as you can see on screen here, making Octane run super fast. I wouldn't recommend trying to do this part of the glitch in-game, as it can actually be seen as an exploit, but it's really useful to be able to use unlimited stims, and I don't think that's too bad. So if you use the holo spray glitch like this, just make sure you're not boosting him super fast like you see on screen here. My next tip is a bit of a weird one, but a very valid one in my opinion, and that's not to run 2 bruisers or rangers on both of your weapons. Now, this may seem obvious, but especially in the middle of a sniper meta, it's obvious that you're going to have 2 ranged weapons sometimes if you're running an assault rifle and a sniper rifle, and I know a ton of people love to use the bruiser on the carbine, the hemlock, and also the flatline, and honestly, I am one of those people as well, but I often get caught out where I have a bruiser on my carbine and on my triple take or longbow, and when it comes to super close range, I'll naturally ADS, and it's way too zoomed in when we are face to face with an enemy, and it ends up making me lose the fight. Obviously you could hip fire in this situation, and a lot of people would, but in a few seconds you may ADS just out of pure instinct, and that can be enough to make you lose the fight. So if you're using a long range weapon, make sure that your secondary weapon has a 1x or at the most a 2x, but I would always recommend a 1x sight on your close range weapon. Some of you guys already know exactly what I'm going to say for this tip, but of course, I'm bringing it back from last video. It's so important that everyone knows just how strong the Hammer Points Mozambique is this season. It's no joke, okay? It's seriously no joke that the Hammer Points Mozambique can hit for 100 damage per shot. And look at the range it has. You can hit 100 damage shots on, okay, it's a low profile character, but from this distance. That is crazy, guys. I'm not seeing enough Hammer Points Mozambiques running around in pubs or even in ranked. This gun should not be slept on, and people are currently sleeping on it, so I will bring back the Mozambique propaganda once again. Guys, trust me, the Mozambique Hammer Points is amazing. You should use it, try it out, and you'll love it. And last but not least, guys, the final tip in today's video is something that you should remember in every single Apex Legends game.
RE45. Go Burr.
Okay guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more regular Apex Legends content from your boy. I'll be back in a few days with my Q&A. Make sure you leave those questions in the comments below and you may be featured in the next video. But until next time guys, it's been your boy Ashton. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy and goodbye.